Hey, I'm Gavin James, and these are my 5 essential tracks. Right there. Drop the mic. So the first one on my list for my essential tracks is Green Day, Waiting. They're my favourite band when I was growing up. Wait, I just love it. It's my favourite song by them. I loved it. I think it's the most like melodic song that I've heard.
I've been waiting a lifetime for this moment to come. I'm destined for anything at all. Dumb shark, color me stupid. Good luck, you're gonna need it. Where I'm going if I get there at all.
When I hear the song, it's just like everything's just super simple and straight to the point. There's no mad chord changes. There's no like jazzy bits, right? It's just literally like, there you go, is the song. Which is kind of similar to like the likes of Bob Dylan, the likes of Bruce Springsteen and stuff. It's all just straight to the point. Whereas Green Day is just power chords and just great songs, pretty much. And I haven't heard a bad song. There's only a few bands that I've ever really loved a lot that I've liked every song. And so it's Green Day and Coldplay. I've never disliked any Coldplay song. I love all the songs. So same with Green Day. I listened to a lot of Led Zeppelin, a lot of like punk rock, and then I listened to a lot of Green Day. Green Day were one of the ones that kind of caught my attention. It was really weird. I had a very strange taste. It was like Slipknot, Green Day, Bob Dylan, Van Halen. It varied a lot, but Green Day were always kind of the ones that kind of stuck with me for a long time. Second one I have is Codaline. They're from Dublin. They're from down the road from me in Dublin. It's All I Want by Codaline. It's my second essential track.
All I want is, and all I need is to find somebody. I'll find somebody like you.
First song I heard by the lads, by Codaline. I think everybody wished they'd written that song. It's like All I Want is just, it's one of them things. It's just, as I said, it's just straight to the point. There's no overthinking of the lyrics or anything. It's just like, it's usually the best lyrics are the most simple lyrics, and it's just super simple and super like, it'll affect anybody that's listening to it. I think it speaks to everybody. I knew Steve, I know Mark and all the lads very well, so they brought me on tour for the first time ever in the UK and around kind of Ireland, around the UK and stuff, and they brought me to the States as well, so I owe a lot to them lads, and they're lovely guys, and they live down the road from me, and so Codaline, they know what they're doing. Love them guys. Velvet Revolver, Slither. The reason I picked Velvet Revolver for my third essential track is because I went to see, it's my first gig I ever went to see, first show I ever went to with my dad. I was like 12 years of age or something like that, and I told my dad that I was going to play in this. They play the big arena in Dublin, and I told my dad, like, I bet you €5 I'll play there in like 3 months, like, and saying, because I only picked up the guitar, and I was like, I don't care, I'm playing the 15,000 people next, because I was so pumped after seeing Velvet Revolver play with Slash and everybody. And then eventually, after it was like 8 years later, I did play that room back in Dublin. So it was pretty, and my dad came up and he gave me €5, and I was like, this is so cool. But it was really cool. So that's why I picked this song. Definitely, Velvet Revolver, definitely one of my favorites too. Last time I was here, Slash was playing, and I was freaking out. I was totally freaking out because I seen his hat over there, and it was wet. I think it was raining, so they had a big fan and loads of hair dryers in the hat. I kind of wanted to touch the hat, so I met Slash's hat. I never touched it because I didn't want it, just in case. But yeah, it was. I'd love to meet them guys. Yeah, definitely. Fourth essential track is Bruce Springsteen, River. Fourth, because I just love Bruce Springsteen. I seen him back in Dublin about a year ago, last summer, and it was the best gig I've ever been at.
We go down to the river, headed to the river we dive. Oh, down to the river we ride.
This just blew my mind, and I never really listened to Bruce before that. I used to listen to him like as I would anybody else, and then about a month or two before the gig, I just downloaded all the albums and I got way too much into Bruce Springsteen. I love him so much. He's amazing. So then I went to see the gig and I just like that blew my mind completely. Did like 3.5 hours the first night, and then I had to go see him again on Sunday because I can't not go see him again. So I went on Sunday and did 4 hours on Sunday, and it was just like the best gig. And he did this song at the very, very end of the show with no band or anything, just acoustic guitar. He's like just incredible. He's like the stamina of a mountain lion. He's amazing. I've never seen anybody like run around the stage like that and not like collapse. It's insane. He's so fit, so handsome, so everything. It's fair play, Bruce Springsteen. He looks great. But so I pretty much I run around a little bit. I run slightly to the left and slightly to the right, and I get everybody to kind of go yeah. But that's really it. I don't run off stage and through the middle. I haven't got to that point yet, but soon. So I usually run onto the stage because I get too excited when I'm coming off backstage, and then I can't sing. You know, I have to do the Beyonce thing, like wear some high heels and go on a treadmill. It'd be easy. It'd be grand. But yeah, Bruce Springsteen, River, amazing. So the last one is The Book of Love by Gavin James. I heard Gavin James is a bit of a he's a bit crap, so I don't know if we should pick that one. But yeah, Gavin James, it's me. So Gavin James, The Book of Love, only because it brought me over to Holland and over here for the first time.
The book of love is long and boring and written many years ago. It's full of flowers and heart-shaped boxes and things we're all too young to know. And I love it when you give me things.
Yeah, so this song randomly was on 3FM 2 years ago, and then it randomly kind of went really, really good. And I came over and did some really big gigs. And it's one of the songs that kind of made it happen for me over here. So I was very happy, and the Dutch people have been very good. I love playing it. No, I do. I love playing it. There's only a couple of songs that I love playing all the songs. This one, every time I play it, because I can mess around with it too, because it's a solo song. It's just like electric guitar, so I can kind of mess around with everything and make it different every time. So it's nice, and I just love hearing everybody singing it back too. It's really nice. Very cool. I love it in a small room as well, because there's a bit in the middle that's really high. It's like woo, and it's funny because all the guys are singing it and they're like wow, wow, wow. It just sounds funny. But yeah, so I love playing that song, especially over here. Hey, if you've liked this video, you can subscribe here in this area, or if you can like and you can comment, like here or here, I'm not sure. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Boom.